Wait, in Fire Cody we have done this. No.
Hello guys. Go story time. Story time. Story time. Story time. Okay, today we're doing a story time. This is
Guys, my socks.
yeah, whatever. This is
Michael Jr.
and this is
Ashley Katai.
okay, so today we're gonna talk about the day mommy fell.
Mommy fell. What's up, mommy?
The day I fell and broke my ankle.
I don't want to hear that.
Do you want to talk about the story? You first and then I will talk about the story. Or should I start?
You start.
Okay, so it was on a Thursday morning. I remember it was like the 5th or the 5th.
But you say you're gonna get up, but you're wrong.
Yeah, it was on the 5th of February. That's last year. Or is it last?
And it was snowing when you fell.
I think it was last of last year. I think it was last of. Is it last year? It's last of last year. Anyway, it was in the morning. Wait, let me start the story.
And then it was snowing.
Yeah, it was in the morning, and I was going to work, and then I have to drop him in the daycare first. So I start work really early. I start at 7, and I have to drop him in the daycare like 6:30. And that day we're a little bit in a hurry anyway, and it was snowing, and the place here, like just downstairs close to the entrance, they hadn't put that gravel to give the grip. So I was wearing Aggie boots. I should show you those boots anyway. I was wearing Aggie boots, and as soon as I just stepped out of the building, I just slipped off, like, just, you know, like how you just, like, unexpectedly, I just slipped off and straight to the floor, like,
Why did you go that side?
I don't know. And
I
then
think if you fall, I thought I was gonna hold you so fast, but I didn't see.
yeah, I felt
But I
like,
didn't see it happening.
yeah. So when I fell, I fell like sitting on my leg, like my leg was under my bum, and like my whole body pressure like pressed on my leg, like so hard. You know when you're sliding, it's like, you know, so hard. And then I was like, okay, I'm gonna get up. No, like I just turned like this trying to get up, but like, okay, it seems like there's a problem here. I couldn't get up. And then I really felt that, like, no, this is something serious.
And then
so
ambulance. Somebody see you.
yeah, I started screaming after that. I was like, help, help. And people here, they just mind their own business. They stay in their, I'm sure some people could see from the window.
Everybody wake up, and everybody
I was
look from the
shouting,
window.
help, help. I screamed. I'm like, help, somebody help me. I couldn't reach my phone because my phone was in the pocket, like on the downside. So finally one lady came out from the opposite building, and she was like, what's happening, you know, like, and then she's like, she called the ambulance, and it was in ice. She called the ambulance, and it took about 20 minutes for the ambulance to come, and I was starting to feel cold, shivering, but they were like, don't move, stay in the same position.
But where did you pee? Kaka.
No, I did not. My jacket was just wet because the ice was starting to melt, like, because of my body heat. And anyway, it's ice, like, it will make your clothes wet. So the ambulance came.
Shoe.
Oh, the shoe. Let me take the shoe.
I chose you. And guys, the shoe is broken. They cut it with a knife. I tried to beat them and kill them.
Yeah. So the ambulance came, and like they wanted to and so I was still lying on the leg. I was like that for 20 minutes. Like they were like, don't move, stay like that. And I was starting to shiver. Like, and finally,
and then when they tried to get you, you see, ow!
And they stretched the leg. Oh my God, that was so cruel. They just come and pull the leg. Like, ooh.
And then, mommy, they take the leg what doesn't hurt.
Yeah, it was so painful. Jeez, it was so painful. I cried. Anyway, so they wanted to, after stretching the leg, they wanted to remove the shoe, and then they tried to pull it. They were like, no, it's too tight. So they have to cut the shoe. That if they don't cut the shoe, then they're going to hurt my leg. So these are the Uggy boots.
You see, it's broken.
They cut them here. They cut them. I should have claimed this from insurance. Seriously, they cut my Uggy boots, and I only wore them for 2 winters.
But I like it.
So this is the cut. Though the cut is neat.
But I like your
The cut is neat. Yeah, me too. I like the shoes.
But
they cut them really neat. They had to cut it to take my leg out of the shoe. So they put me in the ambulance.
Stupid.
I actually thought that I would go to the hospital and come back the same day, like with this huge plaster.
Stupid. They break it.
No, they were trying to help mommy, because if they didn't cut the shoe, then maybe they're going to hurt the leg.
Oh,
and then
if you don't take the shoe off, the thing will be dirty if you lie down.
So I actually thought if I go to the hospital, I would come back the same day with this the usual plaster.
But did you want it to watch TV?
Where?
In the hospital.
There was no TV in the hospital.
But did you want it to watch?
No. So like, okay, we go into the ambulance, and then like, because the pain was so much, they had to give me like this pain meds. They put like a drip here, like in the hospital.
And then when I was in Payakoti, I told them.
You told them that mommy fell?
Yeah, and it's still
so
did inside your leg break?
Yeah, actually I did feel like that sound when I fell, but I didn't really think that it was like a big injury, so to say. Because I fell on the same level.
And then inside the leg, if they break, did the piece come out?
No, just a crack.
Oh, like a hole.
Or something like that, yeah. So I had to get like the drip before the ambulance started moving, because they said that the more the ambulance shakes, you feel more pain. But anyway, they put something to hold the leg in one place. Yeah? And
then they put hot water in your leg.
It was still really, really painful, besides the thing supporting the leg and everything. So they were gonna put a drip for like a painkiller. And then I hate injections. So I was like, do you have pills that I can swallow? Like, I can swallow, I don't mind swallowing. Like, no, we need this one that goes here, because then it moves faster to the body.
And then you can run fast.
And then you don't have to feel so much pain anyway.
Look when I press something. It hurts?
A little bit.
Ah!
So anyway, we got to the hospital.
Did they cut your hand too?
No, they didn't cut the... We go to the hospital, and then
they cut your leg?
So we go to the hospital, and then they did the scan to check like how bad the injury is. It took so long to get the results. I think, of course, there were not much doctors, but then I was well taken care of. The ambulance guys were so nice. They were really, really nice, even like the nurses in the hospital. So I was waiting. It took really like almost the whole day to get the results back. And during that time, I had like that thing put like a plaster.
If nobody comes,
they put bandage till here, like,
and if
till here, like to the foot, to the toes.
And then if nobody have come, you need to do the code for me, and then when somebody come, and then you're sleeping, and then somebody gets you to the hospital. Yeah,
he was so worried that like he wanted to come and see me like right after daycare, and they brought him to see me anyway. But yeah, so when the results came, the doctor finally came in the afternoon, like around 1, 2, and then she said that like the only way to fix this fracture is by operation.
Why?
You should have seen me. You should have seen my reaction. I'm like, what? Can't I get
I don't want to see your leg.
Can't I just get a plaster? I was like, no, there's no other way. Like and then I started crying. Why am I even crying? I don't know. I was crying like a baby. Like I cried, and then I called
a baby.
I called to my workplace and I was crying. They said I have to have an operation. I'm sure my boss was like, is she okay?
And then you didn't get
the scan, and then they did a second scan to be sure, and then they said yes, I needed to have an operation. So I didn't eat the whole day. They didn't give me any food. I didn't eat the whole day because they thought that I was going to have the operation that very same day. There were so many operations that day, so I couldn't have my operation on that same day. So then my operation was going to be the next day. So I had the operation the next day around 11. And I was so scared. I hate being in the hospital. Operation is like the worst thing. I was so scared.
Did you like the drink?
I like it. And then yeah, we went to the operation room. Of course, you were pushed in your bed, and then you just go there. We went to the operation room, and I was crying like I'm scared. How long is it going to take? And then the doctor or the surgeon was like, oh, you should take some oxygen. That wasn't oxygen, it was the sleeping meds. I didn't know that. Just take some oxygen, we're going to give you some injection. I don't even know how I fell asleep. And then when I woke up, I was already back in the room. And I can tell you for sure the pain was 10 times better after the operation. Like the leg felt like 10 times better than before the operation, because it was really, really painful before the operation. Anyhow, when I woke up from like the sleeping meds after the operation was done, like I could show, oh, I'm wearing jeans, so you can see some scars from here, and here. So I have a metal from here to here, and it's actually due for removal. Anyway,
if you hit it so hard, you hurt, and then you
yeah.
again.
So when I woke up from like from the sleeping meds, I was feeling like going to the bathroom to pee, and then I called the nurse. I was like, I need to pee. I was like, oh, you have that thing? I was like, ew. The catheter like
Did you pee?
It was my first time having that thing on me. Like it was horrible experience. Like I was like, I don't want it. Please take it out. Take it out.
What was that?
Yeah, so like after the operation, the leg has to stay up like that. So I was the whole time lying down, and they had this kind of thing to put the leg up, because the longer the leg is down, it swells.
I know. That thing, what is holds up, you can put this leg, and then you just stay in there.
Yeah. So I ended up being in hospital for 3 days, and I was
3 days.
3
That's
days.
terrible.
3 days, yeah, and I was discharged on a Sunday. I did have a little bit physiotherapy, and they taught me a little bit how to walk, because I was gonna use crutches for 6 weeks. So I came home. Besides the fact that I had crutches, I couldn't do anything by myself, because just standing like for 5 minutes, the leg starts to swell, and it just felt so uncomfortable, and I was scared anyway to put pressure on it. So I was home. In total, I was home for like 3 months, I think, or more. But the first 2 to 3 weeks, I was literally just in bed the entire time. Like when did you get makeup? No, I was literally in bed the first 3 weeks, and it was hard. So I remember, Junior, come. come. So I wanted to stay on the couch. I wanted to sleep on the sofa with my leg like up, like on the other end of the sofa, and he wouldn't agree to sleep in the bed, in his bed. So he had to come and lie down next to me. So the first night, I think it was the first night or the second night,
and then
he peed on me and himself. So we were both wet, like my whole side was wet, and here I am with the leg, I'm hanging up, I can't really walk, and he is wet. I am now wet with this pee. And he's in his sleep. When I realized that I was wet,
and when I was a baby, I peed.
Yeah, and then I woke him up like, Junior, you peed. So I was trying to get up, I was trying to, and he's like half asleep, and he's like, do you need your sticks? Do you need your sticks? And there he is half asleep.
When I was a baby,
Do you need your sticks? Do you need your sticks? That was so funny, but at the same time, it was like so touching. Like, even in his sleep, he's like, I need to help mommy. Like, that was so cute. It's just, it was the sweetest thing ever.
And then I tried to get you the stick for you.
Yeah, and every time
because you wanted to go to toilet.
Yeah, every time I needed to stand up, he used to pass me my clutches, whatever. He used to pass me those sticks, for the walking sticks, and he was really helpful. Like, thank you, my baby. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, so after 4 weeks, I became more comfortable walking. I was going places, but of course, I was still scared to put so much pressure on the leg.
But mommy, we shouldn't go to somebody's house because you cannot walk forever when it's hurting.
Yeah. It was really a difficult time, so to say. But after 6 weeks in total, after 6 weeks, then of course, then you're able to kind of like almost walk, almost like with both legs, kind of. It was really hard. It was really hard, especially in the beginning, like when I was home alone during the daytime when he was in daycare. If I want to make a cup of tea, like sometimes I could start feeling dizzy before I finished even making the cup of tea, and then sometimes I'll be wondering how am I going to carry the cup of tea to the table when I have these two cracks. Like, it was really a difficult time. Last time I was there, they told me that the next time you come, then we'll decide when we take out the metal. So most likely I'm gonna have the metals removed. I will know better when I go to the hospital in 2 days time, and let's see how that goes. Just hope that everything goes fine. And even if I would have the operation, I hope then I wouldn't have to take so long to recover, or then I wouldn't have to go the whole process. Oh, I forgot. And then the first 21 days after the operation, I had to inject myself. I had to inject myself on the tummy to prevent clotting, blood clotting. So I had to do those for 21 days, one every evening. I was mostly sleeping the entire time because I had really strong pain meds.
And then I tried to give you a tea.
Yeah.
So hard.
Yeah. So if you want to see the scan, I'm going to show the picture at the end of this video. Thank you for watching. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, like our videos, and see you in the next video.
But not yet. This.
In the next video.